Hello, Advanced Studies English 10. It is the week of October 5th, our fifth week here in school this year, and it is our first week of hybrid. So I wanted to talk with you about some of the expectations. First of all, class starts on Monday, no matter what day you're in school, and it ends on Friday. Make sure that you come prepared with your Things Fall Apart book, any notes you made about the book, and the articles that we have been reading, and we will use those on an as-needed basis. We won't probably need them the first couple of days, but have them with you just in case. The only really difference is that what we would have done online in our Google Meet, we're doing in person. So it's more of a support, kind of answer your questions, provide some deepening to our understanding. It is not necessarily something that's outside of. So if you are sick and you miss class, if you work through the folder or work through the activities for the week, you will be okay. So this week we're going to watch this video you're looking at now, complete No Red Ink number 5. We're finishing Things Fall Apart. So I would do the math and divide out where you're at as far as how many pages you have left, divide it by 7 as we are starting on Monday. If you're watching this on Tuesday, divide it by 6. You get the picture. It needs to be done by Monday when you're in class, or start that week, because we'll start that week with the assumption that you have finished the book. So as you are doing this, I want you to complete this snippet part that's in the Things Fall Apart folder down here. And in class this week, I'm going to talk you through the process of writing a critical paragraph and have you do it with me in class this time around. So that is what we are doing this week. The snippet chart you'll be able to find here in our folder. And when you open this assignment up, you will see the chart itself. The chart, you will have your own copy of it, but when you open up this document, you can see that basically I'm asking you to write a snippet, which is a sentence or less. In the first column, provide context, what's happening in the book when this quote was stated in the book. Name the choice of the author. So this is where you use your literary language here. And then on the so what is basically where you describe what this detail, what this little element that you pulled out, what we understand. So why did the author make this choice is a good way to look at that. What I want to know is how this impacts our understanding of the text. How does he add meaning? How does he make you feel something? What does he make you feel because he used that? It's not an editorial on whether or not you like the book. It is a statement that really describes fully what the author's choice does for your understanding. And so you can see in purple here, I kind of walked you through some examples, and then you're going to start with chapter 1 and 2. You just need one quote per row here as you work through. I recommend starting where you're at and working your way forward through the book. So if you're on chapter, I don't know, 18, and you should be on 20 today, but if you're on 18, start at 18 and move your way through the end of the book. If you are on chapter 20, start there. If you're on chapter 1, start there. So just start wherever you're at and then complete this as you read. The other thing that I've included is the critical paragraph, which we will talk about in class. But essentially, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are, find the right thing. I keep clicking on the wrong things. Make sure that you are talking about it in a very specific way. So in this, I gave you the critical paragraph description. We will go over this in detail in class, but essentially what I want you to do is to make sure that you are taking an element from the book and you're detailing the meaning that it gives. So here are the things that need to happen in the book, or not in the book, in your paragraph. You need to have a topic sentence and a detail and an analysis. I show you what that means here. Here is my example from the chart. And then this is how I took that example and turned it into a critical paragraph. And I detailed and highlighted the sections and the elements from up here down here so you could see what that means and what that looks like within the text. So if you take a second and read through this, you should have a pretty solid understanding of how to create a critical paragraph. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Once you're done with the critical paragraph, or if you're working at home, up until the critical paragraph, I would highly suggest that you just read the book and complete your snippet chart. So those are the things to do outside of class. And when we're in class, we'll talk about the critical paragraph. Have a great week.